Hey, I had like a really nice Orianna game right now, so I wanted to post it on YouTube to show you guys how good I am. And I usually have like really good Orianna games. I'm a really good Orianna player right now, I think, personally. For my elo, at least, which is like high D3 right now. Or more like D2, because I've been on a win streak. But yeah, this game was like fucking insane. So I just want to go over some shit that I was doing, how I play Orianna, how I really play mid lane in general. Because a lot of the things that I did on Orianna, I pass on to a lot of my mid laners. For example, roaming. Like, I really like to roam. People who have duo queued with me know that, I think. I have this like playstyle where I don't really want to 1v1 mid lane. I mean, if I can 1v1 him, then I'll do it. But I generally like to just farm out mid lane, shove it out, and then like roam like fucking level 4, well, level 3, level 4, whatever. If I have ghost, generally. Because, yeah, that shit's like low CD as fuck, and you get fast as hell. So, stupid ass intro. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some popcorn before I get right into the game. Alright. That one fell on the ground. Okay. No. Can't put it on. So, let's see. Here's the fucking team comps. Let's check this out. This bot lane was the stupidest thing I've seen in my life. So I had a Yasuo ADC. Like, that's pretty unique already, you know. You see it every once in a while. It works out sometimes, I think, like in higher elo-ish. It works out, but I feel like maybe if you see some bronze, it's fucking terrible every time. But it's okay sometimes when I have Yasuo ADC. Especially if he has like an Alistar support, so they talk something out, you know. So it's not just like, oh, I'm a top laner and I didn't get fucking Yasuo on my one track. So, anyways, we got Echo top lane versus Kenny top. Echo my team, obviously I'm playing Orianna. Graves jungle versus Shaco jungle. Shaco is like really fucking strong. I think in solo queue, Shaco has the advantage there. Orianna versus Ryze. Orianna, I feel like Orianna does really well versus Ryze. Just because the quick burst poke you can do to him. Even if he binds you, you can trade pretty easily if you toss a Q behind him and then shield back to you for the damage. And then they had a LeBlanc support to like counteract the retardation of a Yasuo ADC on my team. So I was kind of okay with Yasuo ADC, or even more. Or no, I was like kind of okay with it at this point. So yeah, you'll see like they have fucked a little bit early game, like fucked. But then they bring it back. So yeah, like he hits level 6 and then they start shitting on people. So anyways, yeah, I think I'm just gonna be spectating myself mainly. Let's take that shit off. Okay. So there's this new little meta, as a mid laner, to get spell penetration boots and haunting guys. Like that used to be a thing too. And then it kind of stopped for pretty much like a year, I think, like something around a year. It stopped being like a super meta thing to do, but I think it's back into, I don't know what the fuck happened, but I think it's back into being like a really good thing to do on most mid laners, or most AP mid laners, going spell penetration boots with haunting guys. It's just super powerful, because once you get both of those items, which should be around, okay, I'm not going to guess the time, I think it's around 12 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes, I guess the time anyways, whatever, it's going to be 12 to 15 minutes-ish. Not because you go spell penetration boots and then haunting guys, but because you go Lost Chapter first. You always want to go Lost Chapter first as like a mana mid laner. I mean, pretty much always. Unless you're doing, let's say, Echo mid lane or LeBlanc mid lane and you're going like Hextech or Hextech Proto Belt, okay? Lost Chapters are really good mid lane items, and I'd really like to get it on Orianna. So, what I'm going to be doing is, I actually go double Doran's Ring. It's something I really like to do recently. It's double Doran's Ring with a Lost Chapter. It allows me to get the spell penetration boots and haunting guys for the damage portion, while not needing the CDR and like mana regen, really, from like blue buff for a while. Like I can let my jungler get like 3rd blue sometimes, you know? It'll be a little bit bad after maybe not getting like 3rd blue, but I can survive without 3rd blue, you know? So I can give my team some more shit. It's just really good. It's really strong for lane. Double Doran's Ring and Lost Chapter. So I do fuck up on a couple minions there. I didn't even try to hit that one. This is the first game of the day. So yeah, what I'm gonna be trying to do here. Oh, they cheat. Yasuo Alistar cheesed them. And they got fucked in lane. Huh. You'll see, like, I mean, spoiler alert, like, my balling gets fucked for the first 10 minutes. Anyways, yeah, what I'm trying to do here really is just farm. You know, I can't really apply kill pressure on this guy. I think I just spat out a piece of popcorn, but if you want to pause it when I spat it out, maybe you like that. Maybe you're into that kind of thing, but anyways, that was a little bit awkward. My top laner dies, and I'm like, but it's okay. My bot laner dies. I think they both die here. Oh no, I'm lying. But yeah. Anyways, I'm just trying to farm. I'm maxing Q, obviously. I remember when I first started playing Orianna, I was maxing W. And a lot of new Orianna players do that. It's a really stupid idea. Because, yeah, like your Q is like your main damage source. You just toss it around and shit. The base damage gets higher, I think, as well. Than W, for example, like every level. Yeah, like way higher. Cool. Anyway. The general plan for a Rise is to... My Shaco ganked, I didn't really follow up, there was nothing we could do. The general plan for Rise in mid lane is kill the first 2 waves, kill the cannon wave, and then back and get a tier. You can miss like 4 CS, I think, and you can... If you miss like max 4 CS by the time you kill a cannon wave, you can back and get like a tier or something, I think. Yeah, some shit like that. Tier and then some. I don't know. But yeah, basically he's supposed to back after cannon wave to get his first buy. But the Shaco gank does delay him because it happens really awkwardly in between like 2 waves. I think it's in between the cannon wave and the next wave. So Rise wasn't able to back. Yeah, so he ends up backing on, what is this? This is 6th wave. Oh yeah, Echo like barely, narrowly escapes. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Echo ends up like getting chased down here. So, I just want to talk, because there's nothing really much to watch here. I want to talk about my gameplay, or like a good way of laning as a mid laner. Oh my fucking god. Is roaming. If you have like any CC, any chance of like killing a laner, an enemy laner, I think take it. It's the same thing as jungle. I don't want to get too deep into jungle and everything, but the general idea of every single lane, except for support, is farm, unless you're like 100% sure you can do something, because if you do that, you can work off the enemy team, not farming and counting on 100%, instead counting on like, oh, maybe we'll get this kill, and then you can work off their mistakes. A big mistake a lot of junglers do is like gank too much and then fall behind in CS. Same shit goes for mid lane. You don't want to roam too much or farm too much, because the whole point of mid lane isn't to get like 100 CS by 10 minutes. It's to get a net advantage, net gain advantage. I don't know how, net advantage. Okay, you're supposed to get like an advantage on your mid laner. If both of you have 100 CS by 10 minutes, come fucking congratulations. You're not doing shit. You know, you're not winning. You're doing really well. You're both strong as fuck until people get resistances. So maybe you can make a play in the next like 10 minutes. But you want to get an advantage on your mid laner, whether there be like a 20 CS advantage with you both at like, let's say you have 60 CS by 10 minutes, which is shit, but your enemy mid laner has like 30. That's it. I think that's better than getting 100 by 10, because that means you guys were like fucking fighting each other, and you're stomping him now. 30 CS advantage, 10 minutes, crazy. Oh my fucking! I'm actually bad at eating popcorn. Anyways, check this out. Bang, 6 minute. So what I did there, I want to go over that really quickly. When I say don't roam too much, what I mean is you want to like clear out the wave, right? Okay, let me just, I want to talk a little bit here. So you see how this cannon wave just finished. There's like, what is that, like 3 seconds? There's like 3-4 seconds for the mid lane minions to hit again, right? In between this time, I knew that Rise walked away, right? I don't know if he walked through here or here. I don't know. Point is, I knew he wasn't mid lane. I forget if I saw him. I don't think I did. I think this is a new word by my Shaco. We knew he wasn't mid lane, right? He wasn't chilling like right here so he could watch me. So I end up crossing through top lane, and I have like 4 seconds to run down the river before Rise comes back to lane. And then I have a couple more seconds, like 2 or 3 more seconds before he realizes, hey, wait a second, this guy's not even fucking shoving the wave, you know? This guy's not chilling. He might be B or he's roaming. So I have like a total of like 6 seconds at this point to roam and get like halfway up river before they even get a chance to ping, really. Here, so let's check it out. So, I'm roaming, right? So, summarization, you want to shove before you roam. I'm roaming. Oh, he already called it. Wait, no, it's me. Bang, look at that. His first ping, look where the fuck I am, you know? Like, even if Kennen started backing away right away, which people don't do that in solo queue, it's not like, oh, mid lane's Mia, play safe until we see him again because it's early game, don't take risks. You know, play safe until we see him again mid or anything, and then you can go back to like farming and everything. It's worth it to not take the risk and let Orianna kill you by some chance. So bang, like first ping right here. Even if Kennen started walking B, I ghost right here. See that? Bang, catch up to that bitch, and then I have ulti. And I have another point to talk about after this. I have ulti, and instead of like taking a risk, I don't know. I didn't know if he had flash. My teammate wasn't responding to me. So I do ulti him into the echo stun. And then we pick up the free kill. I don't really need my flash, all that shit. It's Graves jungle. He's going to be farming a lot. You have to keep in mind what the enemy jungler is. So you can know if you could like blow summoners like that or not. But yeah, Graves is generally like a farming jungler. If he ganks me, I'll just speed the fuck away. I won't be aggressive enough to the point where Ryze can just like bind me easily at least. You know, he'll have to flash bind me something. I'll play safe. I got pink wards. I got normal wards. I can't really get ganked by Graves easily. So blowing flash there was better safe than sorry. And I think you'll notice that in higher elos, or the higher elo you get, I'm not calling this high elo, and a lot of people are going to get fucking triggered. Like a lot of people that are like around D3 plus, higher than me maybe even, are going to say, oh, it's not high elo, but like, come on, you know, this is like top 0.5%. That was like top 0.3% of players right now, right? It's pretty fucking high. And the higher elo you get, it's pretty high elo. You'll notice that players use summoners like more often. Like they don't save it. Like you don't go. Well, I mean they do. Shit, they use it smarter. Okay, like this is a good use right here because it just secures the kill 100 fucking %. Like there's no way Kennen could have reacted because my ulti flash. You know, like you wouldn't expect that. There's no way his finger was even ready for the flash. Maybe if I Q balled, you know, I mean Q ulted, but I think it was too fast. So I didn't have information on whether his flash was up or not. Apparently it wasn't. Kind of sucks. But anyways, we secured the kill. I still would have done this shit. Because like a guaranteed kill, as I said before. Like, yeah, don't try to hold on to your summoners too long. Because you might like hold on to your summoner. Oh, I can hold on to flash. I won't die here. I won't die here. And then like maybe like 1 out of every 5 times you'll die here. Or wherever you were trying to save flash. And it'll be like terrible because you'll lose the turret or this and that. Like it'll snowball into an advantage. I think it's always just better safe than sorry. Using your summoner spells. I always try to conserve them, but yeah, like sometimes you gotta take it. And here I wasn't even at much risk, as I said before. Graves is not a ganking jungler early game. I mean, with red buff, kind of can, but like, yeah. Anyways, one more point I wanted to note. Going up to the gank top lane, I had double Doran's ring, boots, I think. Whatever. I don't even want to backtrack. It's not really that important, like the specifics. I don't like getting how here. So I doubled Doran's ring, boots, you know, and I was level 6 and like really good CS. And you know how that was? That was because I shoved my wave and then backed. Like I shoved my wave ASAP and then backed, and I didn't even miss like, I only missed a couple of CS the whole time. At least like being away from the lane. Because I shoved and then backed. And then I was able to get that nice advantage mid lane to roam with. I really like doing that, by the way. Revan, I get like 450 gold backing for a quick second Doran's ring. But like if you back fast enough, they won't shove the wave in time because they're probably going to think you're like still mid. And then bang, you get like a free Doran's ring advantage in lane. It's fucking nice. So anyway, here. A minute and 50 seconds later, I'm ganking this guy again. Shove it out mid lane. I could be chilling here, you know. I could be roaming around here. I could be backing. I could be getting blue buff. Because they know their blue's about to spawn. They might think I'm at my blue buff. So, look at that. Ryze pinged like 3 seconds. Like he pinged as those guys saw me. You know what I mean? And it's because I shoved and I backed. But I didn't shove and then start walking up here. I shoved and I walked back here, you know. You never know like where the fuck I'm going to go. Maybe I could fake it here. But like, I mean, it's not really worth it. Just walk straight back. You could be anywhere. You know, you could be B. You could be blue buff. All that shit. So bang, we get another free gank. Kennen has flash. I don't think he uses it. So I place my ball. I don't ulti right away because I know he's going to juke. And then I can just keep it there for pressure. Oh yeah, free autos. As soon as it's like right there, I want to ulti because there's no way I'm missing that unless he flashes, I guess. W. He didn't even flash. He knew he would die. So yeah, free kill right there. Rise is trying to follow up. Too late. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like shoving out your wave and then roaming is like such a good thing, dude. Like imagine if I was chilling mid lane, you know, maybe I'd be like 70 CS right now, 75 CS. Oh wow, good job. But I would be 0-0-0, you know. I wouldn't have given my team this advantage. And in fact, it wasn't even giving my team an advantage. It was like taking my top laner out of the fucking gutter. He was like getting slapped top lane. It was like 30 CS to like 15 or 40 to like 15 in favor of Kennen before I ganked top the first time. So yeah, even if you miss like a wave, it's worth it if you can get a kill. Just make sure your roaming is like a guaranteed kill and like not a waste of time. Like blowing summoners isn't even fucking worth it, especially if you trade summoners. Like if you flash on a gank and their top laner flashes, and that's all that happens. Like you trade summoners, that's fucking terrible because you missed a wave. You're fucked, you know. Like you have no flash now, and it's just not worth it. So point is, Sheikah gets another gank in. I don't think we get shit here. The Sheikah was kind of wasting his ultis. It was really fucking stupid. He could have gotten like, I don't know, not dragon. I was gonna say dragon, but all right. This is my team coming back into the game. You see, but like before, they were like 1-3. So this game does pop off eventually. Don't worry, you'll see some flashy plays. If that like ulti flash top lane wasn't flashy enough for you. So yeah, already a couple things to take away. Well, I survive here barely, but so I blow his flash. Calculations, you know what I'm saying? That was all calculated. Wait. I don't think Rise had exhaust. Yeah, look, he blew it. The game was just bugged. In case you guys were thinking, oh, Rise could have exhausted you and killed you, he blew it on this gank. Wait, he blew it on an early gank? Yeah, he blew it on a gank. I remember it wasn't up. Okay, I'm stupid, maybe. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, nice trade here, and then... Sorry if this looks like ridiculous to you. Alright, so... Yeah, already a couple things to take away, like, for sure. Roam when you shove... Oh, I almost die here. I still have a 6 HP, I think. 6. And I think if I didn't shield, minions would have killed me. Point is... And that would have been fucking embarrassing. But point is... couple things you can already take away. Shove back so the enemy can't see you before the minion wave is even close to hitting again. In that time, you can either sit back and hide behind one of these walls. Look, I really love this pink right now. I've been doing this recently. I can hide here. It's like a safe haven, you know? Like, they don't know where the fuck I am. So I know if I chill here, they might think I'm ganking. Like, it's perfect, you know? They might shove it out. I can let them shove. You know, if I'm getting pressure in the lane and I can't see yes, hide behind here, wait for the mid laners to shove. You know? Or even here. Same thing. I make sure to place it so that if he walks up to like this line, he can't see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't place it like right here, because even if their mid lane wave pops up right here, they'll be able to see my pink. So it was safe until he walked up to there. You see what I'm saying? He hits it a couple times. I don't think he kills it because he's scared of Sheikah. Oh, that's another time. See my CS 95, 11 minutes. Orianna's really easy to CS with. The Q is like super nice. Costs like no mana, does a lot of damage. AoE. But yeah, as I said before, shoving out the wave as a mid laner, you have to have a plan before you shove, of course. Okay, otherwise what you want to do is just... You don't want to shove, because you're going to be susceptible to ganks, and your teammates are not going to be able to help you. Or help gank for you. as well as if the lane is just the middle or towards your turret, okay? Or the lane like this, like the freeze. So, yeah, before you shove, always have a plan. Like, before I'm shoving, I don't know if I'm going to kill top lane, but I'm always like, okay, there's potential top lane in the next like 15 seconds, you know, or next like 30 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shove a mid lane back out and see if that potential is there. I'm not going to shove it out and then just walk back to like here and just hide every fucking time. Because it's bad. Enemy team's going to be like, this guy doesn't even roam. This guy just walks back, you know? And it's not like you'll surprise them eventually, like walk back here and gank, because it just doesn't work that way. You're not going to like hide back here like 10 times and then the 11th wave you're going to go back. Because by the time that you hide here like a million times and by the time that they're like, yo, this guy doesn't fucking roam, it's probably too late for you to even roam like super easily, you know? Top lane's probably got like a full item or like full item and a half. By the time that like that kind of runs through their mind of like, this guy doesn't gank, all he does is shove and walk back. So yeah, before you shove, always have a plan. Otherwise, it's obviously better to just like not shove. Keep your opportunities open, you know? Let your jungle gank for you, all that shit. I ghost here because low cooldown and all that shit. I ulti myself there just because it's super safe. Like, there's no way you can ulti. You know? When I ulti as well, I can Q him for free. Like, if like he's right here. Let's go back a little bit. I just want to say something really quickly about the ulting myself. Okay, let's say my Q's up, okay? Let's say I Q right here. And well, I mean, he's casting abilities right now, so it's like a free hit. But like, I was already planning to ulti him instantly because it's just free. Let's say I tossed a Q and I missed, right? Like, bang, I already missed my Q damage. That shit can actually like fuck you up sometimes, you know? Like, missing a Q. Let's say I Q and then W because I'm like, yo, this Q's gonna hit 100%. You know, I'll miss a Q and a fucking W worth of damage like that. That's terrible. You know, this guy might even be able to escape with his Stormrader Surge. I mean, probably not here, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like, you don't want to miss abilities if it's just so free to land. So by ulting here, he gets tossed on the opposite side, and that gives me the opportunity to like just land my abilities for free. Like, look at this, bang. I know exactly where he's gonna be. I Q just behind him, so that when I shield myself back, it does damage on the way. Like, it's the freest shit ever. Ulting and then QWing someone as Orianna. By the way, this is kind of an Orianna guide thing, you know, like I'm saying a couple things for Orianna. But a lot of things are just for mid lane in general. Like, when you're going ghost, the free ganks, the free roams, even if you're not going ghost, shoving the wave, you know, and then roaming or backing for a second Doran's ring at like 400 gold. It's just quality. 15 seconds before this, I'm like, yo, anyone know where Graves is? Because I'm just trying to map out what I'm going to do if Graves comes. And I do this like throughout the whole laning phase, pretty much the whole game. You always want to, for any game really, even like CSGO, okay, I've been playing a lot of that recently, but for any game, you always want to have a plan of what you're going to do if this happens, if that happens, before it happens. Like, it might be a little bit too mentally tiring, is that a word? Like, mentally exhausting for you to do this kind of thing yet, you know, like, plan out every possible option, or not every possible option, but a couple of options at least. It might be too stressing for you, but you're gonna have to force yourself into these uncomfortable situations of like, I gotta think about this, even though it might seem useless and boring to do, you know? It's gone to such a habit for me that it's like, I don't know if muscle memory is the right term there, but I just don't even think about it. I'm just like, okay, what they're jungler, bang. Like, if he comes from bot side, I'm going to run up. If he comes from top side, I'm going to run down. And that might seem really fucking simple, but it'll be, like, you don't even have to second guess some stuff. You know, like, if Graves shows up here, I might freak out for a second and be like, oh damn, like, I used my QW here, you know? Like, instead of just, like, saving it, because you know Graves is going to be a potential threat. He hasn't been seen on the map for, like, 3 seconds. So maybe you blew your W and you're like, oh, man, I can't speed up now. He'll be able to jump on you, you know, land some free abilities. Like, you always have to have a plan if you're in threat, or you're about to be in threat, or there's a chance of threat at all. So what I'm thinking is like, okay, if Graves shows up bot, bang, I'm running top. If he comes here, I'm running here. If he comes from behind me, well, I don't know, I'm gonna fucking, I don't know, AFK, press B. So, yeah. That's just like a small thing, but I think it's very important. And the reason I said CSGO is because in CSGO, you're like, oh, if his head's here, like you always gotta like pre-aim somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like you always have to have your cursor like above where the person's head is supposed to be. I'm shit at CSGO, but I'm just saying. You're supposed to have your cursor like above where the head is supposed to be when you turn the corner. So if they're there, you're ready to shoot. Instead of like you walk around the corner and then bang, you gotta aim, you know, it might take you a second or two. I mean, if you're silver like me, it might take you like literally a second or two. In League, it's like the same thing. Like if you already have a plan, it is so much easier to do something, you know? Anyways, I do get away here. I almost killed Graves here, but he flashed. I died a LeBlanc here because I'm trash. I knew this was greedy. I'm like, yeah, I should not have died here. Look at this. Oh. Oh, I got 1v1 so hard. But it was probably a close fight, right? No. Almost fuck boy. I don't care about these other players. Like, I'm not even kidding. If you're trying to learn something about mid lane, or just the game in general, like, if you want to improve at anything, you have to try to improve. So if you want to improve here, make notes, okay? Like, shove wave and then this. And you, like, even write it down, you know what I'm saying? Like, not mental notes, like, write it down if you have to. It'll help you remember it so much easier. Shove wave, and then back, hide from the mid laner, and see my options, but always have a plan before you shove, you know? Is the enemy jungler going to come from here? What am I going to do? What jungler is it? So I know how to escape the gank. That's a very important thing. For example, if you're facing like a Graves jungle, fucking boy. I'm sorry. He I don't know why the hell I actually got like tilted when he tried to kill me up here. And that was like a revenge kill, even though he didn't kill me. I don't know. I'm a scumbag and I'm really toxic, so forgive me on that one. I'm just shoving out here. Applying extra pressure. Point is, the thing I want to see about junglers, not only have to have a plan of where you're gonna go, but that has to like correlate, okay, big words, correlate to what the jungler is. Like what do they do? So let's say you're facing a Nidalee, okay? A Nidalee jungle. What you're gonna want to do is like hide behind a minion, right? What you're gonna want to do against like a Nidalee jungle is if she comes, you gotta be ready for that spear, you know, from the bush. You gotta be ready for the spear. Watch for the animation. Once it starts tossing, hide behind a minion, you know. If you're not thinking about that and you're just like farming mid lane, you're gonna get hit by a spear and you're dead. If you're facing a Graves jungle, well, I mean, you don't have to worry about ganks. If you're facing a Warwick jungle, actually, wait, Warwick's like really good at ganking now. If you were facing old Warwick, okay, you would just be like, oh, I can do whatever the fuck I want until level 6. So, yeah, you gotta be aware of which jungler it is to know how to escape their gank. And to know what their threats are, where they're gonna come from, you know? Like, Shaco doesn't even gank from the bushes sometimes. He just ganks from, like, over here. So if you have a ward in the bush, you're not safe. I don't know why I'm eating the fucking seed when there's still popcorn. I get greedy here. I don't die. I actually make a really nice play. Let me just go over this because I want to explain why I was so stupid here. Okay, so I keep my ball there, and I pinged it. I don't know if you guys saw it on the mini map. I pinged right here. Like, guys, watch the ball. I'm going to keep it there. Get into the range just before my ball is about to disappear and come back to me, like right there. And I'm going to be ready to ulti like 2 people. Like, this is all I'm watching, like right here, you know? Like, see that? I could have ultied right there. But then I'm at threat of dying to Lucian, so I backed out. Look at that. That ulti would have straight up killed me if I just ulted. Like, I would have stood still, he would have killed me 100%. So... ball, they start coming. Let me actually go through my thought process here, okay? So, toss the ball on the ground, I ping it, I'm ready for the ulti. Nothing big comes, so I just back out. Wind wall saves my ass. Ryze starts ulting, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be ready to QW right there. So when they come, free burst, free slow. But I do back out, because their Kennen and Lucian are way too much of a threat. I toss out the ball here for... wait, no, I don't have ulti anymore, but I toss out the ball so I can QW. Yasuo does die because my E... Is my E on cooldown? Why am I not watching myself? No, it's not. I'm just trash, I guess. Wait, no, it wasn't cooldown. So, yeah, I'm just tossing my ball back, trying to get some cheeky QWs, mate. I don't hit the Q there, so I'm not going to W. QW, bang, massive damage. I was going to try and shield Echo so that I could get damage off onto Lucian with my shield back. And then Rod starts chasing me, so I'm running back. And I knew I was safe here, to be honest, because I had QW to slow him down. My only threat was if he sped up from these minions using his passive, and then like W'd me. I think that might have been smart by him, but I would have slowed him down, so it doesn't really matter. Alistar comes, bang bang Obla. I'm still running back. A lot of people will make the mistake of like going in and being like, oh, he's CC'd, I'm gonna go and kill him. You know, don't get greedy. Like, this is the freest kill. I don't give a fuck if Alistar gets the kill, dude. And then bang, like, she starts coming, but at this point, she can't kill me. It's support LeBlanc, she doesn't have enough damage. So, yeah, we end up murking her. I want to point that out, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was massive fucking damage, okay? And I have how much gold in the bank? Wait, what the hell am I clicking? 2k right now. I end the game with 6k in my bank, because I'm an idiot. But, I mean, it's not even an idiot, we just ended the fucking game through the rotations. So, whatever. Point is, combination of spell penetration boots and haunting guys, as I said before, is like super meta right now. I love it. Adding that on to having magic penetration runes, like I literally do. Is that our magic resist? No, where's 37? Okay, let's just calculate this real quick. Okay, 15. I still do fucking true damage. I have 7.8 magic penetration on my runes, and she has 37 armor. I do true damage to this bitch. Okay, I just want to point that out. That's like it's ridiculous how much damage I'm doing here. And then I get the NLR because I'm already doing true damage. I just need like raw damage at that point. That was my next item, which was like 10 minutes ago. I don't know what I'm talking about that. Or a couple minutes ago. Like, yeah. Great WQ by Alistar. But as I said before, don't be greedy. Like, that adds into a lot of things. Like, you see how I was just backing out? Letting Alistar apply pressure. Letting LeBlanc try to kite back to me. You know, I was staying too far for her to all in me, like, no matter what. Like, if we don't get the kill on LeBlanc, I don't care. You know, 1-for-1 there is not worth it. So... yeah. I'm still not backing because I'm greedy. I'm trying to make plays. Okay, so he starts chasing me. Okay, let me go through the thought process again. I tossed my ball on him. He moved a little bit down. I toss my ball again. I miss it. Yeah. So he keeps juking little by little instead of walking straight to me for the shortest distance. I mean, smart, obviously. And then I get the pattern, you know? So I toss it a little bit down, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the pattern. This guy's juking a little bit. Imagine if you, like, outsmarted me by, like, running upwards. But our point is, free kill here. I do end up flash queuing. I start backing because I'm BM as fuck. Get exhaust and flash. Whatever, I tried to flash Q, like, as fast as possible, so even if he had flash, you couldn't get away. Blah, 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 blah. QW. Oh, did I even W? Yeah, I did. Wait, no, I W'd earlier. Q. Okay, so here I'm going out of mana, okay? Here I'm going out of mana. I'm trying to be very conservative. I'm not tossing out Qs to spam anymore. You have 144. That's like 3 Qs, a QW, whatever the fuck. Okay? So I'm only tossing stuff out if it's going to hit them, like, for sure. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to stall. Okay, I see my ulti's coming up in 17 seconds. What I want to do is place out a ball, run around a little bit, wait for the enemy team to get aggressive, walk over my ball, and then ulti. But I need enough mana for that first, right? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, like, save enough mana so that by the time I get ulti, I can have pressure with it. You see how the ball's just staying there? That's what I'm trying to do. And then bang. Give me a second. Ow, fuck. So, bang, I'm back up at almost 150 mana. My Q is 50 mana, my ulti is 100. So again... That's gonna happen again. So, I have 150 mana again, or almost. By the time I toss my Q and place somewhere, it's gonna be 150. So I have mana to Q ulti again, right? So, look at that, bang. Oh my god, that 4 mana ulti. Holy shit. Is my Q on... Oh my god, that was potential. But, it was risky. I could have done that though, holy fuck. Anyways, I QW there, I guess. Well, I mean, it's faster, right? They do the same fucking damage. Wait, W does more damage. At this point. Until my ulti is level 3. Or rank 3. Whatever, point is. QW, I don't have mana. Oh, here, so. GWs. I mean, this isn't really big at all. But. W's away. And then I know my team is going to kill her from here, so I'm just going to be ready to Q back and auto. She flashes. Okay. I'm not going to time that flash because game's over. So, point is, I'm about to level up. I noticed I've lost chapter and I'm about to level up, okay? Does it not show XP? Huh, this should... Oh, wait, no, it does. Right there, the purple bar. So, I'm about to level up and get mana. 20% of my missing mana in, like, what? 4 seconds? 3 seconds? What is that shit? 3 seconds? So... I'm like, yo, I gotta kill like minions, you know? If I kill enough minions here, I'll get enough mana, we're able to fight back. Or even if we get enough kills. We get a nice 3-man ulti there. I don't level up. I was expecting to level up off that kill. And that would have been fucking beautiful, but I don't. So, yeah, anyways, the only reason I'm chilling here still is like, I'm about to get enough mana. Oh, this is actually a really important play right here. So, what can I do here? What are my options? You know, I can toss a Q at him, he can juke it. I can Q, yeah, I can Q him, and he might juke it. Okay, like that's bad. If I Q him and he jukes it, I won't be able to W. I mean, first off, I don't have enough mana yet. I'll have it in a couple seconds, but I won't be able to W myself. I mean, I won't be able to W on the Q because I missed. I won't be able to shield myself back for damage on him to kill him. So if I toss a Q out too early and he jukes it, I'm fucked, right? So I don't toss the Q. I wait for him to dash, shield myself first, I think. Misha? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, right. So in the heat of the moment, I guess I understood it better. Blah, 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 3-man ulti. But yeah, right here, I'm like, I didn't even toss the ball back to myself. I walked out of the range so it would come back to me for no mana. So, point is, I don't Q it away. I wait for him to jump. And then, I have, how much mana? 108, okay. By the time the ball lands, I'll have 110, and then I can W. And, boop. And then I get mana back because I level up. So, yeah. I think that's actually a really important play to look out for, you know. Don't toss out the Q too early sometimes. Orianna's all about ball placement, you know, she's all about the balls, so. Anyway, LeBlanc's pressuring here. Alistar starts fucking trolling her. He says just like... Oh yeah, fucking... What a madman. So I'm just shielding him for the fucking shield, obviously. Redemption. I'm waiting for her to W in before I do too much. Okay, so she W's back, has nothing. So I know that she can't jump away, all that shit, you know. So I just W right on top of her, shield back to myself, and then I Q forward towards her for a Thunderlord's proc, I think. But yeah, Orianna's all about like about patience. And oh wow, the game ends right there, perfect. So, let me turn on full camera. Yeah, what's up? So, Orianna's all about patience, you know, tossing out the ball at the perfect time. Okay? To improve at anything, you really just gotta play it a lot. Like a lot. Okay? I don't know if you understood that, but I said it like 4 times. So, yeah, a couple of tips you can take away is 1, shove out the wave in lane phase if you have a plan before you shove to what you're going to do. Let me rephrase that because that wasn't English, obviously. If you want to roam, have the plan to roam, like if you can, before you actually do it. Okay, so if I'm mid lane and I'm like, oh my god, top lane is like pushed towards my teammate's turret and it's early enough to the point where if I go top lane, I can kill the guy. What I'll do is I'll shove out mid lane, you know, I'll start tossing out Qs, but I'll save enough mana to have abilities to spam top lane. Like a QW auto for Thunder Wars, whatever the fuck it may be, okay? So I'm going to shove out, but I'm going to have enough mana to the point where I can do something top lane. Okay? So yeah, have a plan before you do something, okay? Which leads me on to the next thing. Okay, I don't know if you're writing down jot notes right now, but if you are, then right now I'll summarize it all. Point 2, connected to having a plan. Check the jungler, what jungler it is, know what their threat is, okay? If it's a Shaco, he's going to be jumping over walls, like that's his advantage. If it's Graves jungle, he's not going to gank you too much, and if he does, he doesn't have too hard of a gap closer. So if you're ready and you're on your toes, or I mean on your fingers, because you're a fucking gamer, not an athlete, don't get triggered, I know, okay? Esports. If you're on your fingers, okay, on your tippy toes, however the fuck you want to say it, by the time Graves pops out of the bush, and you speed up, like right away, I mean, as Orianna, you speed up, or like you just start running away, right when Graves pops out of the bush, there's no way he'll catch you. I mean, like pretty much no way he'll catch you. Okay? So, yeah, you just gotta be ready for what the threat is, and you won't have to second guess what your plan is gonna be. So let's say I'm facing a Graves. Okay, I'll stay near the middle of the lane, like literally the middle of the lane, so whichever bush he pops out of, if I don't have one warded, I can run towards the other side, and there's no way he'll kill me. If there's a Nidalee, watch out for the spears from fucking Fog of War, you know? That's it. Like, it's really fucking simple. Just have a plan. And if it's too hard for you to have a plan, like, you just gotta force yourself, little by little. Be like, okay, what's their jungler? Okay, I'm gonna do this. You know? Until you force yourself to improve at something, you're not gonna be able to improve at it. You can't just improve just from playing a lot, you know? You gotta, like, actually be actively trying to improve. So yeah, just, like, focus on improving, okay? Like, check that jungler, check their threats. Orianna specifically, you're going to max Q, W, E. I really like the Haunting Guys with spell penetration boots and spell penetration runes, because it gives you pretty much true damage. You guys saw that damage on LeBlanc at like 16 minutes, okay? Like, it gives you true damage, but always get like a lost chapter before that. Double Doran's Ring is something that I recommend as well, majority of games, because it really just secures the lane for you. Whether it be securing it so you don't die, because securing means like it'll unlock, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you won't die, or maybe you'll fuck your lane even harder, you know, you'll secure the fucking... This is getting really retarded. I gotta finish this video. Point is, Orianna, okay? The spell penetration boots and Haunting Guys on majority of mid laners, I really like. So try that out if you don't do that already. But very specifically to Orianna, tossing out your Q is like super important, especially right there at the ending where I had like little mana. Not only if I missed my Q, would Q have been in the wrong spot, and I wouldn't be able to follow up with anything. After that, like shielding myself would have done shit, because it wouldn't have damaged him because he jumped to the side. But also I wouldn't have mana to toss out another Q. I mean, I did eventually for the QW, but I didn't have mana for EQW. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, tossing out Q is like very important. Take your time, wait for the enemy to use their dashes, okay? Even if it means like walking up to an enemy, and like, remember that gank top lane where I tossed the Q and I waited for Cannon to do something other than juke? Like just walk and be like fully susceptible to the ulti unless he flashes? Like that's what you gotta do sometimes, is toss out the ball and just wait, you know? Like don't Q ulti right away, at least in most scenarios. Don't QW right away. Just toss the ball, wait for them to try and use their escape ability, because you might end up fucking your ulti and being super embarrassed. Or it just won't even be a good time. Like, you can get some free autos off, you know? You might even be able to save it up for like more people getting ulted. And then a third tip on Orianna, I don't know if that was the second or third, I'm losing brain cells, is when you toss your ball out in the middle of a fight, keep it there and try to stay near like the max range before the ball pops back to you. Because you can utilize that to, like, keep the ball there and ulti while people aren't really focused on it and more focused on other things during the team fight. You can ulti, like, multiple people, and I get that ulti off so often. Like, it's so basic, but it happens still in high D3 or, like, mid D2, basically, my elo right now. Like, I will place the ball somewhere, and then I'll let the team fight pursue on, and I'll literally for like 5 seconds, the ball will be in the same spot. And 5 seconds isn't like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it doesn't go that fast. It's like 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? Like long ass 5 seconds. The ball will be in the same spot, and then eventually, someone might or like most people might walk into the ball's radius. You get a nice ulti off. It's super free. I really recommend playing Orianna right now. She's fucking popping. And yeah, if you have any questions, you know what I'm saying? You know? So type your shit and I'll answer all of them in full detail. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while, guys. I've been focusing on one thing. I feel like focusing on one thing is, which is climbing and improving in league, is more important than like splitting it. Because as of right now, either I can go really hard in league or I can go really hard on YouTube. And if I go hard on YouTube, I might end up making shitty clickbait videos like Night Blue 3. So yeah, thanks for watching and